Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program RP-0. We are out on the launch pad today as promised with a older model. This is a RA9. RA9. Anyway, it's the cargo that is important and is also of the older model. This is the backup spacecraft for the Norseman lander series that we launched a long time ago. But I don't know if Mech Jeb just lied to us or if I'm a terrible pilot, but we missed that intercept with Mars quite badly, and those missions were scrapped. But we had a backup for both the lander and the map set, so we'll be trying again, both to land a uncrewed module on the surface of Mars and to map the surface. We're about 0.7 degrees off from inclination of the moon, which was I think the last time I hit Mars was how I did it. I'm really not so sure at this point because Mars is fairly inclined. But anyway, that being said, we're going to go ahead and get this thing off the ground. So get our ignition sequence rolling. Alright, and they're lit. Let's get those clamps off. We can start our easy creeping away from the launch pad. Alright, and I know you guys have seen these go up about 100,000 times before. So I'm just going to fast forward through this launch phase, and I will see all of you in orbit so we can make our transfer burn. Alright, 245 by 146, that's not perfect. But I so rarely do get them anything close to perfect. Set our target, and we can get rid of that. And now it's time to bring up our maneuver planner. Let's return from a moon, transfer to another planet as soon as possible. Create node. Remove node. How about at the next transfer window? When are you going to tell me that that is? Oh, and you're also not going to plot it very correctly. Node in 737 days. That's perfect. As soon as possible, create node. It's only 3,500 meters per second. That's not bad. And burn is in about an hour, but we do need to do some tweaking here. Because we're not actually getting to Mars like this. Oh, of course. Nope, wrong way. Alright, so I'm gonna delete this node and try the pork chop section and see if that doesn't get us something a little more accurate. Come on. There we go. ASAP, create. There, yes, an encounter. Haha, how long do we have? 49 minutes, so that's long enough for me to tweak this node a bit, so hopefully we won't have to do a second burn. I guess I would, well, we might have enough to actually break when we get there. You know what, I should bring up maneuver node editor so I can do this delicately. Because yes, we want to come in nice and tight. 742, we can tighten that. Oh man, okay. You know what, I would rather correct on a collision so that we can do a little aero braking and risk a little litho braking. So we're going to go ahead and warp around to this node and make it so. You know what, we should probably do a radio systems check. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be everything except for these two, which we did not program to action groups for Lord knows what reason. But, let's see, 3,800 on the transfer. We got 3,100 in this stage, and at least that much in our transfer stage, which might actually lead us enough to do a for real orbital insertion. And this means also that our mapping mission will probably go off without a hitch. That is awesome. That's... Oh, thank goodness that we had these sitting around. I mean, I totally would have built other ones anyway, but I'm really glad that this design is still going to work, although I wish I had updated it with more modern instrumentation or solar panels and comms, but not gonna lie, I just forgot. Alright. And let's hit the time warps again. Yeah, I totally should have switched these tanks out for cryogenic also, because we are just boiling off hydrogen this entire time. Says the burn's going to take about 9 minutes. We'll probably start a little more than 5 minutes out to accommodate for the separation and the ignition of our HA-10 stage. Yeah. You know what? That's okay. 9 ignitions remaining, very unstable. We're just going to go ahead and run these for a bit because we've got a lot of this stuff we can burn. Alright, 5 minutes 20. Let's go ahead and light them up. And we are a go. As per my usual habit, I'm not going to... Oh, no, come on! Son of a bitch. We lost an engine. Of course we lost an engine. Alright. We're just going to have to ditch the RL-10 stage. Mother. Well, I guess that's what happens when you keep a rocket in storage for years. Alright, come on. Get around to the node. $24.45, huh? That's not good. Did unlock both of them, right? Yep. Yep. Okay. Alright, well, at least our HA-10 lit. Why are we bouncing around so much here, fellas? Let's just point at the node. Well, that whole aero braking thing just got a lot more serious. Because it looks like we're just coming in right on the back of the heat shield. No point in any of this junk anymore. Unfortunately. Yeah, I'll say, I thought we had 3,000 meters per second in this stage. Turns out we do not. We have 2,200. I don't know how much we have in these little side thrusters, but we're going to use them. And we're just going to try to do all of our braking at Mars, which means a very low periapsis. Fudge. Well, this will be interesting. At least there's that. And then all of these tanks are locked. Okay, good. We may end up transferring some of our descent stage fuel to our correction thrusters, because why the hell not? You know? Alright, well, we're going to fast forward through this. Okay. So, let's kill our throttles. We need to activate some fuel systems here. Oh, come on. RCS. Dang it. That just threw all of our weight off. I could turn the RCS system off, and that might help things a bit, wouldn't it? Although, I guess the imbalance has already been there too late to do much about it now. Alright, RCS back on. I don't think we have 1300 meters per second on this stage. Yeah. How much do we have? 400. Well, that's disappointing. We'll burn what we got and then we'll add to it. We can't ditch the heat shield, so you know, there's that. Is that all battery? Yeah, okay, that's all battery. Well, it's time to start bringing up these tanks and pinning them. We're going to have to do some transfers of things. Pinned. Pinned. Set that there. Pinned. Oh, those are not the ones draining first. Perfect. These are. Excellent. Pin. 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 Oh, let's hurry. Pin. Out. Those each about 40. Each of those would fill this tank not even once. The center tank's not going to fill them more than once either. Delta V is going up, but we need to buy ourselves about 1,000 meters per second. I don't know if we're going to get there or not. Oh, I'm very mad. Everything was looking good. This was our backup, so we don't have another backup. And this is really our last shot to hit a landing in order to fulfill the contract. What if we ditched 2 of the engines? I mean, we're already 4 minutes past the node. I don't think that's an idea at all. What do we have left? 200. Out, 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 out. Out. Oh, they're filling all of those. You're supposed to be filling these. I hope I'm doing this. Okay. Well, I don't know which ones are which. Now, as we ditch 2 of those engines, we're ditching 2 of our RCS thrusters also. Dang it. Alright, well, that's every gram of fuel it's got going in now. We can just go ahead and unpin all of these. Not gonna make it. So close. So daggone close. Saying, what about this for today's beauty shot? No? Maybe? A little closer in there. I like that. Well, we're at least going to escape the Earth's sphere of influence. At least there's that. Yes, I guess I would have had to have unlocked all of them. And you have only electric charge. Yeah, I could whoa. And yeah, we ran out of fuel. A half a kilometer per second shy. Well, that's a thing, turns out. Par for the course. How far are we going to get? Yeah, not even, yeah. 500 meters per second will certainly leave a lot to be desired. It's hard to even really see my telemetry. Anyway, alright, well, we still got the map set. We're going to try to get that launched next time. And then, as you can see, we're coming up on some pretty... Well, what the hell are those? Oh, that's soft 1. It's DOS P1, which has a burn coming up, and yep, there's Jupiter Probe 2 on its return, finally. Right, well, we've got some corrections to our Jupiter missions to take care of. Those will be in later episodes. Next time, we're going to try to get this map set off the ground, and other things. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Until next time, I will see you later.